Oh, Todd, check out the reach. Check it out.
This bout is scheduled for 8 rounds of boxing. In the red corner, from Belfast, Northern.
The fans are ready, and it looks like the fighters are now ready.
You couldn't even squeeze through to your seat. This is that packed. The atmosphere is ridiculous.
So a capacity crowd here for this one. We've been waiting a long time for this matchup. Here we go. We're expecting an all-out offensive display. Missing with that jab. The straight right just misses. These two have been going at it on social media, and now finally they're about to go at it in the ring.
Situations like this, Todd, will either make or break a fighter, because the expectation from the thousands of people here, of the millions of people around the world, people like you and I sat here expecting everything and anything, can break a man or make a man.
Nice counter punch right up the middle. It's like a game of joust. They both got their swords. They're slinging it. Both of these fighters have had their moments.
Perfectly matched, skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them. More than happy.
There's a scoring blow. Good counter punch. And he just misses with that jab. That jab doesn't find a home. Nice counter. Let's talk about Frampton in that last round. I promise you, all three judges here. And there's the bell for round 2. After a really strong round, let's see if they can finish the job.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing, because you've won that hands down.
This fighter's completely content to sit back and let you make the first move. That's where they thrive.
Todd, I understand what you're saying, but you've got to be honest. You've got to be honest. You've got to be a pro. You've got to think right. Concentrate.
Good counter punching. Cannot throw out a lazy jab in this fight. You'll get knocked out. Bombs away. Can they figure out the combination to this safe?
Skill for skill, tap for tap. Just like a match made in heaven.
An uppercut does not score. This fighter has been described as a swarmer, that fighter who attempts to overwhelm their opponent by applying constant pressure.
You've got to be fit to fight a fighter like this, because they will stay in your face. They will throw punches at you. They don't even let you breathe. You've got to be fit. If you're not fit, the fight's over.
Very close round with 10 seconds to go. Let's talk about Frampton in that last round. Well, he is glad to have heard that bell.
Every second, every minute of this fight.
On to the third. Coming off a very tough round. Let's see what they do here.
They've had 1 minute to recover. Now they've got to bluff it. They've got to bluff it. They've got to come out now and style it out. Get on the back foot, jab, rest on the jab. Be smart and pop until your legs come back. Then put the pressure on.
That punch scores. Missing with the left hook. Every time they drop their guard, they get caught. And he wasn't ready for that counter punch. You can tell he's stronger, but he's not faster. He threw a punch and just got countered. Oh boy, Carl Frampton now in some serious trouble. Frampton crumbles to the canvas. And you can see here his face basically melts into his glove, and down he goes.
That's lights out right there.
Got knocked down, but didn't stay down. Once again, showing you how much grit and courage this fighter had. 10 seconds to go, and what domination we've seen in this round. Let's talk about Frampton in that last round. You've got to wonder how big of a factor that knockdown. Here we go to the fourth round. Let's see how he bounces back here after getting dropped in the last round.
What a knockdown. 1 minute. You need 1 hour to get over a shot like that. Now it's down to conditioning. Now it's down to mental strength and preparation. It's how you are going to deal with this.
Catch and shoot. Beautiful counter shot. They exchange punches. Every time he throws a punch, a receipt is coming right back. Which one of these athletes is going to be the first to get rocked? This is not where Carl Frampton wants to be. Didn't wait long to get back and get engaged.
Got caught sleeping on the job. What do? You step back, steady yourself, recompose yourself, then boom, back into it. But do not make those mistakes. This is the wrong place to fall asleep.
Tough to be a judge in this fight, as both fighters have had their big moments.
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judges.
Nice counter shot. Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. Right when you think the pace will slow down, it picks up. Good punch. This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. Let's talk about Frampton in that last round. Well, he is in big trouble here. He may have been saved by the bell.
Leaves a knockout without it.
And there's the bell for round 5. So the fight will continue. How do they turn things around?
That was a tough last round. Now you've got to make sure he doesn't put it on him. That's what he's going to try and do. So tie him up, hold him, lean on him, Don't get drawn into a fight. Not yet. Not until your senses have come back.
Every time they throw a shot, they get countered. This fighter is not interested in throwing one shot at a time. They throw combinations, and they throw them non-stop.
Let me explain to you about a fast fight that's got...
So he's going to take a knee here and get the mandatory 8 count.
Best thing the fighter did, otherwise, you know what? Pride's going to get you knocked out.
When are we going to see a jab from these two? Those counter punches have to hurt. This has been a very competitive round between these two.
Perfectly matched, skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight would say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them more than happy.
The straight right just misses. You hear that old phrase, second win. You've got to find it somehow.
Now this is about desire. This is about character. This is about want.
It's all offense all the time. Whoa, wait a minute. Ooh, and Carl Frampton just got rocked. There's a counter shot. Talk about Frampton in that last round. He is down big time on the scores.
Every second, every minute of this fight is important. Every second, every minute.
This is the beginning of round 6. Not the start that they wanted, but let's see what they can do in this round.
This is one of those situations. You've just been hurt. You've got to get out there again. Be smart. Be sharp. Don't be a fool. Don't get suckered in. Make him fight your fight. Hold him, tie him up just until your head clears again and your legs come back again. Because if you don't, he's going to pop you off.
Beautiful counter punch. How about that impact? Let's see that again in slow motion.
Shot from the gods, they say. A shot from the gods.
So back into the fray again, but how much do they have left?
What resilience to be down and to be back up again, to get yourself back into fight again, to show your fitness and determination. Maximum respect.
The perfect counter lands. Throws the jab, but does not score. Well done with that counter shot. A perfect counter shot. He blocks the uppercut. That jab won't score. We enter the final 10 seconds here in a pretty dominant display. Let's talk about Frampton in that last round. The corner hasn't thrown in the towel yet, so I guess he's coming out for another round. And there's the bell for round 7. Gotta be feeling confident heading into this round after knocking their opponent down twice. And he scores with the counter. That counter shot lands. This This fighter's certainly not going to outthrow their opponent by any means, but they will, when they hit, be a lot harder.
You've got to be courageous when you get in there with someone that's bigger, stronger, and faster. You've just got to use brain there.
The jab not finding its target. Punch, counter punch. They miss with the jab. Big shots from both these fighters. Got to be careful, though.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. Just like a match made in heaven.
There's been a significant aggression difference in this fight, Johnny. What do you see?
I've seen some aggressive fighters. They can terrorize the life out of you before they've even thrown a shot. The strength they have, the speed they have, and that knockout punch, they want to punch through you. They don't want to punch you. They want to punch straight through you. So you've got to be careful.
That uppercut doesn't get through. How about that time counter shot? Let's talk about Frampton in that last round. At this point, you got to believe he can't win on the scorecards. Going to need a knockout. And we enter the 8th round. Safe to say that last round was a nightmare. Let's see if we can turn it around here.
Now he knows he's been hurt. He's going to come out and put the pressure on. He's going to throw the kitchen sink at you. You've got to be ready for that. Don't fight fire with fire. Hold him off. Be smart because he's going to try and put you under pressure. He knows your legs have gone. He knows your head's not cleared. Be sharp.
And Gradovich is down. Wow, let's take another look at that.
A shot from the gods took him out. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
They're back on their feet, but how long will they stay there? Hold that thought! Frampton now knocked backwards. He's got to cover up. Thank goodness we've got instant replay. We get to see it again.
You're right, Todd. What a shot.
Showing a lot of heart to beat the count there.
The corner need to think nice and sharp. They know their fight. They know what their fight is capable of doing and what their fight can and cannot take. This is going to be a tough decision to make.
Deciding to let it all hang out here in this round. A very competitive round with 10 seconds left. And that's it, a unanimous decision win.
They've done it before, now they're doing it again, and look what's happened, a unanimous decision. What a way.